Hi everybody, Michelle O'Hara here from O Marketing. I have the amazing Jack Gallagher from Notch Above Bookkeeping. How are you today, Jack?
Good morning, Michelle. Really good and really good to see you this morning.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, Jack, listen, as we come out of these wonderful COVID restrictions, I wanted to talk today about some of the challenges you've seen with your clients that they have had, and potentially some opportunities going forward where they can, remove them.
Right, yes, coming out of these restrictions. How nice to be able to go out again, hey?
I know.
So challenges through this time. There's been a lot more in the compliance side of things that businesses have been needing to do. So there's been a lot of government grants on offer, and businesses have needed to have their numbers ready to jump onto these grants as soon as they've been out there, because they've been taken up reasonably quickly. So the challenges I've seen is businesses not having numbers ready to go, profit and loss, balance sheet, etc., as quickly as is needed, and they've obviously missed out on getting into these grants. Also, the requirements, compliance around applying for JobKeeper and having those monthly numbers ready to go. Some businesses have been great and have got that at the push of a button, and others is a bit of work to get to that place. So I guess that's a lesson to make sure that you're on top of that for these things that arise in the future. You've got to be ready with this information.
That is so true. And I found the same from my side because, at the last minute for the grants, people have gone quickly, put me together a quote for marketing. And of course, then they don't have all the rest of the information. So I know your guys and your team are fantastic at being so up to date with all of that, that it makes such a difference. And I know going forward, we've even got a template now. So if the grants do come out again, we can jump on it straight away. So I definitely encourage everyone, if they haven't already got a fantastic bookkeeping team like yours, to touch base and do that, because having that ready. Same with the JobKeeper and the PAYG and all of that. There were so many people who got left behind. Did you find, or potentially are there still people who are left behind, who could jump in and get some more government cash?
Well, yes, certainly. The JobKeeper is one to look at in that space. I mean, applications have now closed to be able to get it from the April month. They closed yesterday, the end of May, and even end of last week, we were still finding a few clients that initially we didn't think that they were eligible for JobKeeper, but as we brought their numbers up to date and drilled down into them, realised that they were. So there were still a few last minute ones there. But even though it's closed for April, yes, if you're eligible, you can apply for any month from now to September, but you've got to have your numbers to back that up. So that's got to be up to date to know where it's at. So yeah, that's one area certainly to look at, because if you're entitled to it, you don't want to be missing out in these uncertain times.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No, it's wonderful. It's wonderful to have that bit extra for business, isn't it? And one of the other areas I found, when it comes to the challenges, is being able to take that money and outsource, to different organizations like yourself, the bookkeeping, or potentially the HR with all the staffing issues, with working from home, etc. Obviously, to get the marketing up to date. Is there anything else around, the numbers and such that your team really help with, that would help business owners moving forward, that you feel?
I think the planning, budgeting, cash flow, moving forward. But it's really about business owners looking what they're doing that they don't need to be doing, and with this extra cash coming in now, can they be spending that elsewhere and freeing up more of their time? So it might be that they're trying to do the marketing themselves. They know that they're not the best people to be doing the marketing necessarily either, and they need to be looking at more strategic things, and they should be talking to someone like yourself and your team to get that ball rolling. So it could be the HR, it could be the marketing, it could be the bookkeeping. You've got to get an expert in to assist with these areas, and to try and do it all yourself is not best use of a business owner's time at all. They need to be more focused on the strategic and the business operations. So it's time to relook at everything. It's time to dig deep and just relook and plan right from the beginning again, I think.
So true. Literally scrap the desk, scrap the old business plans that we never looked at, and start fresh.
Start fresh.
And
Yeah,
then really,
absolutely. But definitely have a plan.
Really, yes, definitely. And I think definitely look at this time, because we have cut back on a lot, which is great, I think, for a lot of businesses to really be running lean. But now is a fantastic opportunity to look at what areas you can outsource to maximize the returns and the results that we can get coming into the new financial year.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely agree with you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for your insights today, Jack. That's been fantastic.
Thanks, Michelle. Good catching up, and enjoy the rest of your week.
You too. Bye.
Bye-bye.